guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sabrina Angel, and if you're not new here, my name is still Sabrina Angel. So yeah. Just relax, just relax. Just relax, just relax. Hey y'all, so today's video is kind of a special one, I guess, because today is actually my birthday. Yeah, so I'm turning 22 years of age today. I am no longer young and free. I'm 21. I'm just kidding, I'm still young, but I'm no longer 21. I am now 22, and yeah, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling excited, and I'm feeling welcoming of this new year. As you guys know, we're social distancing right now, and trying to stay as safe as possible. So I won't be doing anything for my birthday this year. I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna come home, and that's it. Which I have no problem with, because I decided that I felt a good way to bring in this year would be to post this video, and kind of a special sort of video where I'm really sitting and talking to the camera and getting a little personal with you guys. So I think we should just go right ahead and get into it. So basically, I looked up 10 questions to ask yourself about life on Google, because I knew I wanted to do a video where I would be saying goodbye to 21 and saying hello to turning 22 into this new year, and into really stepping into my 20s for real, because I feel like being 21, like, it's 21, you know, but I feel like 22, like, okay, I'm in my 20s now, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I was like, you know what, I feel like this would be a good opportunity to do a video where I'm really like just talking, getting personal, asking some questions, and you know, if hopefully y'all enjoy it, but it's also for myself to just like see where my head is at as I start this new year, this new chapter in my life. So yeah, I looked up those questions, and it was a list. I found a list of 10 questions. I think it was called like 10 questions you have to ask yourself about life or something like that. So I took 3 questions off that list, and then I came up with 2 on my own, but I'm gonna answer all 5. So yeah, let's just get right into it. No time to waste. Have my handy dandy notebook right here with the questions written down in here, so we're just gonna get into it. So the first question is, what am I grateful for? Okay, so this is, I feel like, a really important question for me to answer, because I feel like when you're turning another year old, it's like so easy to get caught up in like the hoopla and the craziness of it, and I feel like it's important to like really stop and think for a moment, or life's just gonna pass you by. You never stop and think about the good things you have in your life. So what am I grateful for? I want to specifically focus on not just like general things, but things that have happened for me this past year. So what am I grateful for? I would say a big one right now is income. For the first time in a while, I have 2 sources of income right now, and for the first time since I can remember, I am in a position where I am not broke every week. I'm gonna put it that way. Like, I ain't financially free or nothing like that, but for the first time forever, I am not broke the minute after I get paid. Like, and it feels really, really good. And I'm really happy about that, and I'm so grateful for that. If you watched my Q&A last year, 2019, I think in like September, I, you know, briefly touched on in some of the questions, you know, how I feel about if I'm happy, and one of the biggest struggles for me was finances. I'm not saying everything is all clear now, but that is definitely something that I am grateful for. Yeah, definitely, you know, for my income to be in a better situation. What else am I grateful for? I'm really grateful for the stability that I feel in my relationship, especially over like the past year. Me and Dante celebrated our 3-year anniversary in November, so We're 3.5 years in at this point, and it's just crazy to think about. I feel like I just met him. And I'm just so grateful to have stability, have something, because I've just always craved stability my whole life, like just to have something stable, just to have a person in my life that I just knew was here for me, wanted to be here, and I didn't feel like I had to worry about leaving. And it feels so good to have that stability. So yeah. So I would say finances, relationship, definitely good. I'm grateful for the growing friendships that I've had in the past year. It's crazy to think about, but I grew up being a loner, not having many friends, and it was hard. It was tough. And so it's crazy because I feel like the past year I've had like this surge of friendships, which has been really interesting, or just me like getting close to people that I was like associates with, because I can honestly say like 2 years ago, like me at like 20, child, I felt like I was never gonna have friends. So right now, to be in a place where I feel like I have friendships, it feels really good. Are they perfect? No. Do I get frustrated? Do I get annoyed? Do I question them? 100%. Do I still sometimes be like, I feel like I'm alone? Yeah. But the fact that I threw a party in December, invited all girls, and I had like 14 or 15 girls in there, excuse me, that felt amazing. Never in my life, like if you ask 16-year-old Sabrina, is she gonna be able to throw a party and have 13, 14 girls in there? Never. I would have been like, yeah, sure. So it felt amazing. Yeah, felt really good. And it's nice to be in a place where you finally have some people that you can feel like you can call a friend. It's just nice to have people in life that you feel like you can call a friend, because people need people and we're not meant to go through this journey alone. And having a relationship is beautiful. It's amazing. I ain't gonna say every second of it because it can get stressful sometimes, but having a relationship is so amazing. But with that said, friendships, you need those too. So yeah, I would say the 3 things. So yeah, those would be the 3 things I would say that I could think of right now. It's not everything that I'm grateful for, I want to say that, but I just wanted to touch on 3 specific things that over the past year I found myself really, really grateful for. And that would be the change of income. So grateful for that. Stability in my relationship, and the growing and budding friendship in the larger circle that I'm finding myself having. It's just amazing. So yeah. The next question is, are you comfortable in your own skin? So I thought this was a really important question to answer, because this has been something that I've struggled with so much. But I feel like this is a good question to answer after the last one, because as much as I am grateful for those things, this past year has not been perfect, and something that I have struggled with immensely has definitely been being comfortable in my own skin. It's been, and by my own skin, I don't even just mean the physical, mental, everything. It's been a challenge for me. I can say 21 was definitely a year of insecurity, of self-doubt, low self-esteem, 100%. Yeah, some of you may know this, some of you may not. I feel kind of uncomfortable talking about it, because I don't like to talk about stuff that's like too deep, especially if it's recent. Like I could talk about stuff years after it happened, but like some stuff you just can't trust people with. But I feel like this could be important to say because it could help someone else. Almost a year ago now, some people may know this, some people may not, I experienced a miscarriage. It was really hard. It was a rough time. I didn't express it to a lot of people around me, because that's just how I am. If you know me, you know that, like, I like to just deal with stuff within myself. But it was a hard time, and I felt the effects of it for months after. Like, the worst emotions of it wasn't even that first week, you know what I mean? Like, it just was a ripple effect. And I can honestly say that after that experience, I felt a plummet in my self-confidence. I'm not 100% sure the correlation of how the two connected, but I could definitely say I feel like that was kind of like a trigger of a downward spiral a bit, and that happened only 2 months after, I think a month and a half, 2 months after I turned 21. So basically my whole 21st year was a huge struggle of being not confident. I'm still struggling with that. So am I comfortable with my own skin? Not really. I don't want to sit here and say that that's all figured out and it's perfect, because everything is not positive and everything is not perfect, and I can be honest about that. Am I happy to turn 21? Am I grateful for things? Are some things amazing right now? Heck yes. But you know, some things are definitely still a struggle. I'm still 22. Like, that is so young. It's not even a quarter of a century. I have so much more life to live, so much more to learn, and I know that in time it will get better, but for right now it's still a struggle. I actually want to share a little something that I wrote just the other day, that I was thinking on my feelings about not being comfortable in my own skin and things like that, and I feel like I want to share it. It's really personal, and I didn't finish writing it, but it was just like, you know, a little letter to myself, I guess. I've been writing a lot of these lately, these little letters to myself, and it's been really helpful for me to write out my own emotions. I highly recommend it. So yeah. I hate the feelings of inadequacy that I feel gnawing at me. Every small interaction, mediocre or fully terrible, is like gasoline to the flame of my insecurities. It's like each day I find another reason to dislike myself. For every one moment of confidence, it seems as if there's an infinity of self-doubt. I wonder if things will get better. My heart aches with worry that I'll never know the feeling of being self-assured. It's one thing to feel insecure, which has been difficult all on its own. And that's where I stopped. But where I was going with that was, it's one thing to feel insecure, which has been difficult all on its own, but to experience so much low self-esteem, so much self-doubt in every region, not just your physical appearance, has been very challenging for me. So yeah, that's pretty much the answer to that question. I know that one is a little bit more somber, but I don't just want to focus all on the positive. Saying goodbye to 21 and welcoming 22 is having the opportunity to have another year of life and tackle these issues that I haven't been able to sort through yet. So that's how I look at it anyway. The third question is, how has life changed in the past year? Okay, so how has life changed in the past year? I can think of one specific thing that has changed. I can think of 2 things that's changed a lot in the past year. So if you were watching my videos in early 2019, prior to the summertime, then you might have seen my old room, and what it looked like and everything. In 2019, my 21st year, I took on a project I got a new room and I redid everything, and yeah, I bought a bed, I bought a mattress, I bought a big wardrobe, which you can't see, but it's over there. I bought a wire basket, I bought a laundry bed, I bought a mirror. Yeah, I did so many. This shelf organizer back here that you guys see in a lot of my videos, my boyfriend bought that for me. I made a lot of changes. We painted all of the walls. We took on a really big project, and it was worth all of it, all the money, all the stress. It was worth it, because I love my room, and it has created a sanctuary for me to just, when I come home and I'm tired and I get in my room and I get in my bed, it is a peace that takes over my body, and I'm so grateful for it, to be able to wake up in a warm bed and in a room, and that makes me feel at peace and happy and joyous. It does something to me. Because even when I'm down and even when I'm sad, there has been days when I have been so down, and when I wake up and I look at my very light bluish gray walls, and I look over at my pretty sheets, and I hug my teddy bear, I just makes me feel good, and I'm really grateful for that. So that's been one change. And the second change that I want to note, actually there's 3 changes. So the second change I want to note is YouTube. Once again, if you were subscribed a year ago, you know I was not consistent last year. Last year I was uploading once a month. I was uploading once a month, and I remember this time last year I posted a video of a vlog of my birthday, and then after that I think I did not post for like 5 months. So I was so inconsistent last year, and a huge, like, my biggest 2020, not biggest, but one of my biggest 2020 goals was to get serious about YouTube and to be consistent, because YouTube means so much to me and I want to see this channel grow. So being consistent was a huge goal of mine, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back a little bit. I feel like I've been doing good. Okay, I've been consistent. I have pretty much uploaded every single week of 2020. I have only missed, I think, maybe like 3 weeks, and we're in the middle of April. Okay, and that's with working a lot and doing overnight shifts and sporadic schedules and life happening, and I'm still making sure to try to upload every single week and every Thursday, like clockwork. And I am so happy. That is a huge change from last year. I got so consistent in 2020, and I'm proud of me, and it just amps me up to want to keep going and be more consistent and just keep pumping out these videos for you guys. My channel is still small right now, but I am so grateful for every single person that watches. I feel like I got my own little YouTube family. I love, like, when y'all comment and responding and seeing the likes and seeing, like, my views go up. I just love it. I love it so much. So that. And the third one, this has been a pretty big change. My hair. Now, I got a little extension in today, okay? This little bun. But all of this is me, okay? And a year ago, I could not put my hair in no ponytail, okay? Period. I gotta set my strap. I could not fit my hair in no ponytail. And a year later, I could fit my hair in a ponytail, puff balls, and don't get it twisted, sweetie, I could do a cute little bun without the weave, okay? I would just be a little extra because it's my birthday. But yeah, I could do all kinds of styles, bantu knots, twist outs, period. I've had Senegalese twists, I've had faux locks, I've had box braids, I've had feed-ins. I pressed my hair a couple months ago. Highly regret that, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. My hair has grown so much in the past year. I'm so happy about it. April 2019, when I turned 21, please go back and watch that vlog, you guys. Look at me on my birthday weekend. My hair was so short, and right now my hair is flourishing and it's growing. If I could try to input some like comparisons from then to now in here, I will, but just know my hair is flourishing and it's growing, and I'm so proud of myself for staying consistent with my hair as well. YouTube, hair, my pretty room, just all changes. I'm happy and I'm welcoming. Okay. Next question. So number 4, how do I picture the next year? Okay, so we talked about how life has changed this past year. Now let's talk about how I picture the next year. So I picture me just growing, getting better. I picture myself getting more comfortable in my skin. I picture myself welcoming more friendships into my life. I picture myself cultivating the friendships that I have, making them stronger. I picture myself becoming a better person, being kinder, being more loving, being more patient, being more understanding. I picture that. I picture myself continuing to have a healthy relationship and always give it 100% of me. I picture myself continuing to work as hard as possible, continue to save money. Saving is everything to me right now, and I want to continue to reach my savings goals because, little mama, she got big dreams, okay? By big dreams, I mean my own place. So yeah, I want to keep saving, so in a couple years I can get married and start my life, my real adult life. I want to continue to save. I want to continue to work on my credit score, because listen, sis, my credit score just went up 60 points. Okay, like I found out last night, period. Talk to me nice. So yeah, I picture my credit score keep going up. I picture myself saving money. I picture myself grinding, working hard. Like, these are just all the things that I picture. I picture my hair growing more and more, hitting that 2-year mark since my last haircut later this year. Like that. Those are like a lot of the things that I picture about this upcoming year of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and another goal for sure is to definitely get back into getting cute, you know, when I hope it's very, very soon that things clear up with the virus and things can go back to normal. And I hope that, we start to see these numbers decrease of people being sick. Like, that is my hope. And so, yeah, when things do go back to normal, I want to be getting cute more, taking pictures, living my life like I'm young, because I can say one thing that I'm going to touch on in the next question. But one thing I've definitely realized is just, I gotta start living like I'm in my 20s and stop living like I'm 30 and living stressed out and living worried. I want to start living like I'm 22. That's what I want to do. And this brings me to my last question, number 5. What have I learned? Okay, so let's touch on what I've learned in my 21st year of life that is going to prepare me and propel me for my 22nd. So I could say, touching on my last point, one thing that I've learned was I have to start living like I'm young, because I will never be this young again. I feel like I have just been, as much as I am a homebody and I like to stay in the house and I don't like doing anything and I can be very introverted, there are times too where I do want to do fun things, and sometimes I get really hung up on wanting to be responsible and wanting to be mature, and I want to get away from that, because it's so natural for me to just act responsible and act mature, because that's really who I am. Like, I don't really like drinking. I like staying in the house. I'm quite boring, to be honest. But I want to start pushing myself more to live like I'm 20, because I won't be 22 again. I won't. And I don't want to wake up one day and be like, dang, I never went to the club. I mean, I've been to a club, but like, I didn't club. I didn't go out to the bars. I didn't do enough brunches. I didn't do enough girls' nights. I didn't vacation. I haven't been on a vacation in years, and the last one I went on was with my family. I want to take girls' trips. I want to do vacations. I want to be 22. And I have learned in this past year to just allow myself to be and do everything I can to enjoy this youth that I'm so fortunate to have. Another thing that I've learned with my friendships growing over the past year, something I've had to learn is not being too picky about them. And it's definitely been something I've learned over this past year, to just like stop being so critical of your friendships. Like, if somebody care about you, they want to be in your life, let them, for as long as they are meant to stay. Just let them stay. And if they leave, they leave. That's fine. But I feel like my mentality was always, so if they want to go, they can go. I don't need anybody, because I was so used to being alone. But it's been a huge lesson for me to learn to allow myself to hold on to some people. It's always been like, they can go. But truly learning it's okay to hold on to some friendships, to make it work, to compromise. In my relationship, I have no problem with that. But truly learning that friendships they're a work in progress, just like a relationship, So yeah, I could say those are 2 big things that I've learned. I have learned so much this year. I've learned how strong I could be. I learned that I could get through so much. I learned that I could struggle and still remain resilient. I learned that I could push myself past what I thought I could do. I've learned that I'm not a victim of my circumstance. I'm not a victim of my mental illness. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I've been through so much over this past year. I can't even lie. I'm sorry for rocking you guys, but I've been through so much over this past year. Some things I touched on, some things I didn't in this video, because I don't want it to be 50 minutes long of me just rambling. But I've been through a lot over this 21st year, and I want to walk away from it with lessons and not resentful of the things that have happened or that have transpired. I'm grateful for everyone that came in my life and that went. I'm grateful for the pain, the frustration, all of it. There is so much that has transpired this year that some of it I just can't share on here, or I don't want to, or it's just too much to say. But I've learned so much. I'm grateful for every lesson, because now it's just gonna make me even more equipped and ready for this 22nd year of life and the so many more years that I hope to be blessed to have. I'm so grateful, and I just want to keep working hard And I just want to keep working on this channel, and I want you guys to keep tuning in and seeing me grow and seeing me glow, because I am not the girl that I was when I turned 21 last year, and I will not be this girl when I turn 23 next year. And that's on period, and that's on self-growth, okay? And that's on self-awareness, okay? But yeah, that's everything. That is all 5 questions. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed being able to have the opportunity to film it. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm grateful for every single person that is watching this video right now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in, for watching my videos, for supporting me, and I hope that you guys will continue to do that for the next year. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Yeah, cheers to being 22. Bye, guys. Just relax, just relax. That's what I want to do. I'm feeling 22. Sorry, I had to do that. Okay, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Taylor Swift for my guilty pleasure. I'm sorry. I've been waiting my whole life to be able to sing that song and relate to it, okay? But yeah, I'm feeling 22.